Fuck it. We'll do it live! Some of y'all are just rude. Just fucking rude. I try to bring you this high quality content in high grade 720p, not regular 720p, high grade 720p, and this is how you people want to treat each other. It's okay. We'll get over it. All right, who do we have here? What's going on, Junie Lynn? Hey, I'm down for a threesome anytime. What's up, General? I always stand at attention when I see General. What's going on? Hey, happy fucking birthday, Gilf. And I mean that from the bottom of my butthole. What's going on, Control? Yada, yada, yada. What's up, NTF? What's up, Spokes? By the way, anybody can join right now. I've got a couple things I want to talk about, but no real plan. Anybody can hop up here. I might, some of the people I don't usually let up here, I might even let some of them up here. I do want to talk to Jeff again. I held back a lot out of respect for Jacko the other day, but I never really was able to get to the point. What is up driving drunk in Las Vegas? There's no better place to drive drunk. Not that I would know. What's up, Anthony? What is up, Mad Guy? Yes, definitely losers in this chat for show. What is up, White Claw? What's up, Melinda? How the hell are you? What's up, Lisa? Oh, dead air. What's up, Cardio? All right. If I missed anybody, I apologize, but I don't do that reading thing too good, so I'm going to fast forward to the end here. If anybody said anything important, sorry, you'll have to say it again so that I can probably miss it again. Fucking hey, there's hoes in chat. Give me a second, guys. I don't know what's going on with my throat. Probably ought to try sucking a dick, huh? I tell you what, on my 90th birthday, I'm going to suck a big old cock. And if I like it, I'm going to be pissed. What's up, Rob? Speaking of big old cocks, I've seen your nudes too, buddy. Yeah, we can't really have a good hoe discussion without Christy. I mean, we can, but it's considered impolite in certain societies. She got 3 titties. All right, so I've been asked. I mean, some of you know, most of you know, a lot of some. Well, some of you know that I like all that shit I said about hoax wars. I got called a liar for. Oh, well, what do you know? Some of it's been confirmed. How did I know all this shit already? Been asked a few times if I had never ever heard of Phoenix Enigma. I do not know him. I don't know if they know the person that has gave me all that stuff, like all the stuff that they show, like the same picture. It's all the same, except they gave me a little more. And to prove that, I can tell you that Hoax Wars is another one that doesn't pay his bills. He got judgments on him. And if you think I'm lying, hit me up and I'll show you. I don't want to do it publicly. Has the hoax been live or been on any panel since he got exposed? All nice and comfortable when he's doing it to other people, but when it happens to him, he runs like a bitch. It doesn't surprise me. I mean, this isn't the first community he's been ran out of, so. But I tell you what, there's a big fucking rabbit hole with all those people, man. Like they all they all accuse each other of killing Isaac Cappy. Like I found a dude, and the dude whose video I watched, he sounded like a total nutball, but he said Phoenix Enigma killed Isaac Cappy, but they all blame that shit on each other. They all call each other pedos. It's like it's a big fucking rabbit hole that I don't really want to be an actual part of. But when Mitch sent that 14-year-old, which was confirmed, it was not. I don't even know who Toasted is, but it was confirmed not him because they found this kid's channel. It was an actual 14-year-old. When that happened, like there's these people been watching Danny Boy for years, man, like years, and it sounds to me like there's several like small groups that have been keeping tabs on him, but I don't know if they know. I don't know. It sounds like it's hard to explain, but um, there are at least a couple of the groups that have been watching Hoax Wars. A couple of them hate each other, and they both blame each other for killing Isaac Cappy, and they all call each other pedos. It's unreal, and sometimes it's hard to separate truth from fiction at times. But no, to answer your question, I do not know Phoenix Enigma. Never heard of the guy until he popped up. I don't know. These people all say the same stuff. I don't know Urban Disciple either. I've chatted in a couple of his streams, but I never heard of that guy before either. Until somebody sent me a link and he was saying all the same shit. What's up, Matt? I heard he might have been on an alt in Bad Guys last night, but I can't confirm that. But they were saying in here earlier that Mitch has not been on any panels since that happened. I mean, it gets deep, like there's lawsuits and just a bunch of stuff. You saw him in there? Was he under his real account or an alt? Oh, you know that Mitch is watching. He's watching everything. Yeah, if there's any fake, you guys are cleared hot on fake accounts. If it's an exact duplicate of somebody's real account, You guys are cleared hot on those. They can be taken out. Urban is a black man that lives with grandma. He's oh man, it moved. He's Julie's new boyfriend. Well, that doesn't surprise me. Yeah, fake. If it's an exact copy, fake accounts, they just I don't know. There's certain kinds of trolling that I think are hilarious, but when they go around mouthing off to people to make it look like it's somebody else altogether, I'm just not cool with that. So, if there's any fake anybody's in here, they can go. You'll have to check though, because Cat Eyes isn't modded in here. Hey, what's up, Shauna? Yeah, Junie, I don't have anybody blocked on the like person to person thing. I have nobody blocked on that, and I never will. But I don't. I understand why people do. Some people are just fucking stupid, like Dub Jay. Like he's all bent out of shape because I ran through his woman before she even knew who he was. So he just has the dumbest fucking. It's annoying. Becky said she has watched Hoax for years, and he used to cam up, so she knows what he looks like, and that's not him. Bullshit. It's him. So I guess yeah, because Becky never lies, does she? Well, Junie, we can all be a little fake at times. It's in every human nature. That's exactly right, Matt. I mean, I'm not saying that I've never had alts because I have, but usually when I say shit, I either want people to know where it came from or I don't care. I don't I don't need to hide behind alts. And again, I'm not saying I've never had them because I have, but it's been a long time since I used anything like that. What's up, Tanya? How are you? Well, I think anybody with boobies ought to say it with their chest, to be quite honest. Yeah, I'm on a little bit earlier than I normally go. I'm kind of laid up again, or still, I should say, bored. So I figured, fuck it, I'll go live. I don't believe you, Shauna. Pixar, it never happened. But I mean, it was pretty obvious that uh, John's been following Mitch or keeping an eye on him, whatever you want to call it, for a while. Because John has actually put uh, quite a bit of eye-opening stuff up on his channel. even before the other night. He was actually one of them that proved that was an actual 14-year-old kid, or he at least proved that it was not toasted. What's up with Ghost? Didn't that IQ test prove that they were all sociopaths or some shit? Which you didn't need to take a test to know that. Well, there you go. Gil has actual proof from a doctor. He can't argue with that. Um, Vic, Control would like for you to unblock him. Yeah, Vic's on the warpath again. If you saw his live earlier, he's he's kicking ass and like literally taking names. Now, I can't say I necessarily think it's the right thing to do, but when you fuck around and you fuck with people and you fuck with people, when shit happens back to you, I really have a hard time feeling sorry for people. Um, but yeah, I've been on the business end of Vic's vengeance. I was one of the first ones that he came at, and I mean, I personally, I don't know, didn't really, I don't care. I'll shoot a motherfucker from my lawn seat and never get up, and I'll go straight back to drinking my lemonade, and I'll bury you later when it gets a little cooler out. But not everybody can take it like that. But if you fuck around and you're out doing shit to people and doxing people, and then some shit happens back to you, I have a real hard time feeling sorry for them. So people are mad at Jay Silly for chatting on. Well, people can go where they want. I don't get upset with people just for being in somebody else's chat that I don't like. It it just depends on what they say, you know. There are a lot of two-faced motherfuckers that go into other chats and talk shit about me, and then they come in here and talk shit about whoever's chat they were in talking shit about me. It's just a fact. I just won't ever I won't ever I don't know. I wouldn't ever DM with somebody like that, I'll put it that way. So we've got a well, okay, so FCC says Jay Silly's a snake. And then we got NTF saying Jay Silly's a saint. How am I supposed to know what to believe? Yeah, Jeff, we never got to, if I'm sure he's listening. He claims he doesn't, but he's talked about stuff that I've said on here, so how can he not ever watch if, you know? Yeah, anyway, Jeff, we never got to finish our conversation, and I don't ordinarily let you up here, but I was being respectful to Jackoff, so I kind of held back. But we need to finish our talk, Jeff. I never actually got to my point. And don't try to say you're blocked on StreamYard over it, because you're not. You're probably not even blocked on this channel out of the chat yet. What did I just do? Damn it. Yeah, rinse and repeat is about a lot of things. That, like, all this doxing shit, like all this shit's happened before. Most of you weren't here 5 years ago, 4 years ago, however long it's been, but it's all been done before. It's the same shit over and over again, and everybody thinks they're so original about it. The what I guess what y'all call the other side now, like, they're not even worthy opponents. Like, it's boring now. They don't even make things interesting. Walking on the interstate, playing in traffic is a good hobby to get into for some people. What is up, Jenny? Jenny knows what I'm talking about. She's been around forever like me. She's seen it all play out. She's been down in the trenches, changing bandages and fighting back with the rest of us. Oh, what did I miss? No, Vic, you're not blocked, Vic. I see you. If that's what you're talking about. I think people were talking about you having them blocked. I think is the issue. I asked Vic one time what it, because he had like everybody but like four people blocked, and I asked him one time what his chats looked like, so he sent me a screenshot, and yeah, it's it was just him in the chat. It was funny. Was removed from the phone. If you're talking about the Sea Monkey Discord, Lisa, I nuked it. I nuked the whole thing, so it's not you know, nobody was, you weren't kicked. It's just it got nuked. If that's the one you're talking about. Its real purpose was to let the sea monkeys uh, have a place to meet, and it did its job. So, some of them started talking in there, and they're still talking to this day. Tommy, I saw some of Jackov's live today. I only had time to watch like 2 minutes of it, but yeah, Tommy was. I don't know. I guess his chat was saying it was a fake catch, but I didn't see enough of it to know whether it was another fake one or not. That's a woman that'll drop your cash app. That's a mark of a good woman. Thanks, General. Go for it. Drop your cash app. What's up, Dead Twist? If you guys want to buy drugs, drop your cash app by any means. He used to always do fake catches when he needed pill money. Yeah, that's a fact. About the only thing I heard him say is, why would I fake a catch? Or I don't remember his exact words, but yeah, dude, he used to do it all the time because people donate when you're live. That's why. And again, I don't know if this one was fake or not. I didn't see enough of it, but he's been known to do it in the past. Toilet paper is also a worthy cause. Yeah, exactly, Dead Twist. Did you guys see that? But he's got the camera pointed at the dash. Maybe that's where Jeff learned it from. I heard he was talking to shadow people. I guess he was walking around his parents' backyard or something and talking to his FBI neighbor that nobody else could see. Are you allowed to allowed to drop your cash out? Yeah, absolutely. As long as it's for something completely devoid of need, you can drop your cash app in here. Or if it's for drugs or toilet paper. It's like how many times, like he's been saying for years that we all have, so and so has an investigation. He said like 3 years ago, I have an investigation open on me, which I very well could. There actually might be one open on me, but not because of him. But like nobody's ever been arrested. Nobody's ever had to talk to the cops. Nothing. I think maybe he's been. All right, somebody confirm if that's the real Cat Eyes, please. If it is, you know, don't you harm a hair on her head. If not, then take him out back and, you know, real one confirmed. All right, thank you. Well, she typed a motherfucker, so it's got to be the real one. I don't know, Cat Eyes, what did you do to piss somebody off to make an alt of you? Inquiring minds want to know. Surprised Jen Haight wasn't around. Oh my god. I mean, they they do arrest older people sometimes. Like I've seen cops arrest people and actually handcuff them to their walkers. I've seen it happen. No No fucking idea. Well, it don't take much to piss off some sensitive people. Hey, what's up, Shauna? We got the other Shauna in here, all right. Just what I needed, a matching set. A Shauna on each arm. I like it. The link ought to be pinned if somebody wants to jump up here. I really have no game plan. I think I've said most of what I was planning on saying. But that's the thing about, like, I mean, everybody lies, right? But that whole fucking Jeff and Nanya crowd, like, you could be standing in front of a closed door and they will lie to you and swear to you up and down that it's open. No, that door is open. I mean, Savvy, all of them. That it's unreal. I mean, I think they all know each other's full of shit, but I mean, you look at how hard they went at Jeff and how hard they went at Savvy, and now they're fucking up on panels together. So it's obviously just about the numbers, safety in numbers. Nobody really wants to talk to us, so we'll talk to each other. They don't really, they can't really believe each other's bullshit. They just won't. They just go along with it because they kind of have to. I put it in the beginning. I didn't pin it. Damn it! I'm an idiot. That's coming out of my own mouth. Hold on. Let me throw another one out there. I could have swore I did though. Damn it! It is so much fucking work just to do this. I forgot how. Send, damn it! There it is. If it ain't, it ought to be. What's up, Zippity? How you doing? All we're trying to catch in here is my mind because I lost it a long time ago. The difference between a wellness check and being swatted, yeah. Yeah, they are not the same thing. Nobody pointed any guns at Jeff. And, like, they knew him because, I mean, like, yeah, it's that fucking drunk idiot again. We got a call, so we got to go check on it. They didn't point any guns. Nobody got flashbanged. What's up, Susan? All right, who do we have here? Yeah. I won't take any screenshots, but you're going to have to turn your camera on before I will entertain putting you on stage because I think you're fake. That fucking verified through YouTube doesn't mean jack shit. Half of the porn bombers are verified through YouTube. And he's gone. Like, is Onion and Ranch pizza really a thing? That just I mean, I like onions and I like ranch, but some things just don't belong on pizza, like fucking pineapple. If you eat pineapple on pizza, you're either a yuppie female or you're a fag. There's no wiggle room in that. I like pineapple, but I don't like warm pineapple. Not even on ham. Every catch you've watched recently, it's been a fail, except for PP Long Island. I saw they posted something today, but I haven't watched it yet. I mean, it happens though. Catches flake. They get, they get scared or they realize what's going on. It happens. But with some people, it just seems to happen an awful lot. And some people are pretty easy to see through. Pineapple and pepperoni. You're a sick fuck driving drunk in Las Vegas. Las Vegas. Only a sick fuck would say that. DDLB. What does that stand for? I know that that's like a fetish, but I'm not sure what that one is. What's up, Crossroads? A sick fuck, maybe, but not a fag or a yuppie. Well, it is how I say it is, or else. You better be careful, NTF. You're gonna end up with you're gonna end up with like 30 pizzas delivered, which is okay if you have the refrigerator space. Cherry on pizza? No, no fruit belongs on pizza. If that's what you're talking about. It's all a part of the government conspiracy to turn people gay. Kind of like, well, they keep putting gay shit in my coffee. It ain't gonna work on me because I'll return that shit. You're coming up. All right, Anthony. I'll throw out the link one more time. Well, no, whatever. I'll throw it out again. You better hurry before somebody makes an ult and I get porn bombed. If I get porn bombed, I'm holding you personally responsible. Come on, pizza. Well, that's a viable option if you're in the right company. Um, God, I could tell stories. I never did anything without anybody's knowledge, but you know, you have the Pat Conf face. Well, if I see a homosexual, I will be sure to add it. Oh yeah, I like cherries. I just not on pizza.
Oh, hello.
What's going on, Anthony? What's going on?
What's up, bro?
Oh, not much. Thanks for saving my ass because I was running out of shit to say.
Oh no, I just came. I just came to make fun of Jeff. Like the other day, he went live and like he was showing his face and stuff. And oh my god, he has some crappy ass teeth. Like I don't have the best hygiene, but Jeff's teeth looked horrible. And then he was cotton mouth all over the his like lips.
Yeah, somebody sent me a screenshot of that. I couldn't tell at first if they doctored it, but no, it turned out to be a real picture.
No, yeah, it looked kind of disturbing. It looked like he had like I mean, I'm just gonna say he looked like he had cum on his face, but it was cotton mouth.
Yeah, yeah, it looks like he smokes like 3 packs a day.
Nah, weed whacker. I said, I mean, I don't have the best teeth in the world, but I mean, Jeff was something else.
Well, you at least cover yours up with fake diamonds.
Jizz lips. Yeah, and then like he was like, "Do you want to see my FBI neighbor?" And then he like looked to his right. He was like, "No."
What was it? Wasn't he? Was that the same live where he was actually talking to his neighbors that nobody else could see or hear?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he might be on meth. That meth people don't have the best teeth, and they do interact with people that aren't really there. So I don't know. His brother has a history with meth, so
Oh, the
maybe
Orthodox
his
one.
bro hooked him up. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Y'all might want to let Jeff know that, like, I've seen this before, and it looked like he was trying to show up his hair the other day, but he's really starting to get thin on top. I mean, I'm an old guy too, so I can feel his pain. I'm not bad yet, but y'all might want to remind him a lot that his hair is getting really thin on top. Oh, bad guy's back. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Aguacate. That broadband stuff is pretty crazy though. I wasn't around for that, but what I seen yesterday was funny.
I didn't. I started. That guy was playing the thing where um, broadband was showing off where he lived, and it was just fucking nasty. Is that what you're talking about?
Uh, I think that one too, but I think it's when he showed like the world's dirtiest trailer. Did I just get pulled? Yeah, the world's
Well,
dirtiest
yeah,
trailer.
yeah. That's what I was saying. He moved in there, and it was just like it was the previous renter's dishes were still in that sink. They weren't even his. I mean, when I was a young bachelor and had my first place, it it didn't always get cleaned as often as it should have either. But good God, man, you can't let science experiments start growing all over the place.
Yo, Bill, can I ask a question about one of your shorts?
Yeah, I'll show you my underwear if you want.
Oh, did you have to like get a class 3 for that?
Everything that I put on YouTube is legal. I
Oh
wouldn't
yeah, I
put
know.
I don't put my crimes on YouTube.
Uh, yeah, I was thinking about getting a lower with the binary trigger, one of the pre-built ones.
Yeah, yeah, those binaries are nice. The thing about full auto is it's fun and effective, for the right, like if you have to lay cover fire, but how many people actually have to do that? It's a hell of a lot of fun,
Yeah.
but man, you go through a lot of fucking ammo.
Oh yeah,
Um,
it can go away in like less than 5 seconds. The full mag.
yeah, it just depends, but um, and you can train your finger to shoot. One of those clips. What? Let's see. I put up two different clips with full auto fire on there, but um, one of them was actual full auto, and then the other one that was slightly slower was just me manipulating the trigger. So you can train your finger, and it's easier to hit targets that way too. So you can train your finger to go pretty fast and be accurate. But it at the same time, it's nice just to be able to hold it back and all the bullets fly out.
Is that just a regular one, or is it like a Daniel Defense Colt?
Black Rain,
What's the brand?
Black Rain.
A Black Ray. Oh.
Yeah, I have a or had I don't have it anymore, but I had a Daniel Defense that I liked really well. But the thing is, that's another thing is like you don't have to spend 3 grand on an AR-15 setup to get a good AR-15
Oh
as long
yeah.
as it's reliable. I mean, you can spend all the money in the world on hanging this, that, and the other from your rails, but it will not make you a better shooter.
Black Rain Ordnance. Huh.
Hmm.
No, I mean, like I only buy kind of from Palmetto State Armory.
Oh yeah, they're good.
Yeah, I know they're kind of just starter ones, but yeah, they're pretty decent.
Oh, Palmetto makes some good stuff. I don't think they do anymore, but they used to make copies, like semi-automatic copies of like M1919 and stuff. I don't think they do that now, but yeah, they make some good stuff.
It's on locals. Yeah, the live catches on locals.
Alex Catch, right on. I don't even see a notification for him. I mean, I'm not on locals, but he usually says it on YouTube.
Like, yeah, that's what I was kind of looking into community cardio. I kind of wanted to buy like a collapsible SKS with a collapsible stock.
SKSs are decent. They run a grand or more now. You used to be able to get Russian ones for $99 and Chinese ones for 89.
Oh yeah, I remember
They would
going
just
to the
have
gun
them.
shows and seeing them.
Yeah,
They are a pretty penny now.
yeah, it's unbelievable. But I mean, it used to be they were an SKS, even not that long ago, were a lot cheaper than an AR. But now you may as well. I mean, depends on what you want to do with it. But um, I mean, SKSs are good, uh, but they have a fixed magazine, and you can get kits to make it where you can change magazines out. But um, they have a big dog leg on them. They're a big pain in the ass.
Oh yeah, the big like lip you
So
gotta line
if
with.
you're
My last two
what's that?
SKS. Oh no, I was reading the comments. That's a rough one.
Yeah, you would get the cleaning kit and slinging everything with them back in the day. Oh, I don't think I knew that broadband left the LDS. That's a hard thing to get away from because, like, your family stops talking to you. It's like Scientology almost. The link is a pin. Hold on. Let me get you a link. There you go.
Yeah, that's the one I was looking at. Community cardio. It costs like $800 with a collapsible wire stock.
Yeah, those wire stocks. You'll probably be wanting to change it after you shoot it because the a wire stock on a 7.6. I mean, 7.62 by 39 doesn't kick that hard, but those wire
Against
stocks
the
suck, man. Hey, what's up, Andrea D? I can't rent you right now, but you'd have one, but you haven't been here. And to be honest, I've been crying. Oh, I answered your message back too. Um, I listened to somebody I shouldn't have, and I'm not going to mention anymore here, but uh, yeah, I've been missing the hell out of you, Andrea. What in the hell are you doing to that gerbil?
Oh no, it's my windows that I never put down ever.
Sounds to me like you're doing something really bad to a small rodent of some kind.
I gotta hop down real quick. If you're still live, I'll come back up.
Right on.
Um, Everyone have a great day. Sorry if I piss y'all off being over there on that side. Warbot, contact me. We can make things right. Have a great day.
Uh, yeah, if he comes back up, if he wants to, we'll talk about that more later. My opinion, Anthony got fucked on that deal. And I'm not sticking up for anything he did or whatever. But the thing is he was going to have to be extreme if he was going to be able to infiltrate them because he's been so outspoken against them. So yeah, he had to say some shit that was out of line to get them to buy it, and then he got kind of hung out to dry when it didn't go right. But we can talk more about that when he comes up if he wants to. Shauna knows the words to every Grateful Dead song ever written. Fall Down, Anthony. I can't go against that either. He might need a little shove though. It was a bad idea that turned out bad. Yeah, that's a fact. If they were going to send somebody undercover, I mean, I've got people that have been undercover for years, and we pretend to hate each other. But they should have picked somebody that was a little bit less over the top, that wouldn't be suspected as much. You know what I mean? You'll think he left on his own to find his. Oh, you're talking about broadband, or you could be talking about Anthony. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, the dude's had some hard breaks, and he's easy to make fun of. I mean, he is one of the people that I'm kind of sympathetic towards, but I'll still make fun of him. I know, NTF, and I don't blame you for being angry about it either. But you can't, if you're trying to pull off an undercover operation, you can't tell anybody you're doing it, because that's how the plan gets blown. And people got caught in the crossfire, and it sucks. But yeah, Can we talk about peace and positive? Fuck that. No. If I catch any of you talking about fucking peace, positivity, or love, or fucking whatever, you're fired. We're not having that kind of shit here. That is true, community. Firearms do keep peace and positivity. You all have no idea how having firearms has saved a lot of lives, because if I'm really just pissed off and aggravated about something, all I gotta do is pop in a 30-round magazine and let the lead fly, and I immediately feel better, and I don't feel like hurting anybody. Oh my God, Ryan has no business anywhere near a firearm. NTF GT's gonna have his day. He's gonna feel the pain that he's caused. It's going to happen. I don't want to say too much more, but if he wants to take shit real life, we can take shit real life. Post mag dump clarity, 100%. Ryan wants all guns to be illegal. Well, Ryan's a fucking moron. He would be the type to think that. See, idiots that just want to be idiots, they don't like it for people to be able to shoot them. No, yeah, I agree. He should never drive a car. Ever. He can't even fix a freaking bicycle chain. Anthony, I had a Mac 11. Back then, they came with an adapter that you could that would adapt to a 2 liter pop bottle. And you could stuff it full of insulation and then thread it onto the barrel, and it would, like, it wasn't as good as a real suppressor, but it worked halfway decent. But you can't get away with that shit now. He's proud. Oh, I forgot about his pick of him and Elizabeth Warren. Yeah, I mean that's the kind of people she has for supporters, though, is just fucking morons that don't know any better. What's up, Mr. Brave Little Toaster? If you guys aren't sub to Brave Little Toaster, make sure you do that, because the appliance industry is rough on a small appliance, and he's out there doing his best, supplying us with. This is where I get most of my Jeff information, is from watching Brave Little Toaster. In some states, it's harder to get a gun permit than a driver's license. Oh, that's a fact. Yeah, cars kill way more people than guns do. Southwest Toaster. Yeah, texting and driving. Does kill a hell of a lot of people, and so does fucking road rage, man. Way more. And granted, there's more cars on the road than guns. Unless you live here in Indiana, then there are more guns than cars because there's usually 4 or 5 guns to pretty much every vehicle. Um, but yeah, you always hear about people shooting each other and killing each other with guns, but you don't really hear too much about the people that get ran over by a road rager with their car, even though that happens way more often. And God help you if you're on a motorcycle. I've had people try to. I've had a lot of people. I mean, granted, sometimes I was being an idiot, but people sometimes they say they don't see it, which is why I'm an advocate for loud bikes. Is because if you have a quiet bike and you know what I mean, loud bikes are better. But yeah, so there are people that just make a target out of you just because you're on a motorcycle. It's like we might be dressed like Hell's Angels, but we're not. Not all of us. Spokesman says, Toaster, hit him up on Discord if you can help in any way. I don't know if he needs a blowjob or what the deal is, but I don't know. No, Gilf, you didn't miss anything at all. We were just talking about the best way to kill people, guns or cars. Puts his feet on the dash as a passenger. Yeah, you're. Yeah, the best way. Well, I don't know. I guess it just depends on whether you feel like washing your car that day or not. I got a ticket for. Oh God, it was 900. Altogether, it came to like 900. And this was back in I don't know, like around 95 or 96. And we were being idiots, but we were from out of state. We didn't try to run or anything. It was just um, the cop was very upset with us. We were being stupid. Um, we came very, very close to going to jail that day. But since we were from out of state, I just called up the prosecutor's office and said, "Hey, I'm over here in fucking Indiana. I really don't want to have," and this was before Zoom and all that kind of thing, of course, but like, I don't really want to go. Just tell me how much it's going to cost me to not have to go to your state and go to court. Well, that's going to be 900, and it was almost $1,000, but I just paid it. I mean, who the fuck ever wants to go to Delaware anyway? And then there was I had to pay an extra ticket that I technically shouldn't have got because in Indiana you don't have to wear a helmet. And I don't know what their laws are like now, but at that time, if you were from a state that didn't require a helmet, you didn't have to wear a helmet in that state either, even if that was their law. So they also we shouldn't have got tickets for no helmets, but we did. I just didn't argue about it because I we were being assholes. What's up, American Smoker? I'm doing all right. American Smoker, who is not Ed, by the way, just so you all know. Ryan graduated from McDonald's school. Well, at least he has some kind of achievement. Didn't Jeff have the same thing? I don't know what is with those fuckers, man. It's Jason Casey tried in vain to prove that he was a bounty hunter, which he never was. At best, he was a snitch. He was a rat to somebody that he already knew. That's not being a bounty hunter. But the he said he had all this proof, and he sent me nothing that. Yeah, yeah. But what he did send me was that he was employee of the month for Kroger, and that was the first thing he sent me. That was his big proof that he. I don't know. Well, actually, I know what happens is people just pretend to believe him to get him to shut the fuck up. But I'm not like that. Jason's looking kind of greasy. Yeah, I've always thought he looked like Kermit the Frog on crack. If you look at the dude and think about what Kermit the Frog would look like if he was on crack, and the images will match. Yeah, that's another thing. Control is he uses all these bullshit contracts that he wrote himself for everything, and they're not enforceable. It's yeah. He tries all these bullshit contracts that mean nothing. He tried that. One of the things that he sent me was I don't think he wrote it this one, but he had a contract from a bondsman, but it did not make him a bounty hunter at all. I've signed many of those kinds of contracts, and that's not what that was for. Hey, what's up, Mastercard? How you doing? I miss the old days when Mastercard could just tell us that we were approved to have a stay in a mental asylum. Y'all remember that? I do. I'll throw the link out here again. All right, dude. I see it messaging me, but I can't answer you back right now. You're just gonna have to wait a little bit. I will answer you as soon as we're done here. Oh, come on, send, damn it. There we go. And then there was a Visa for a while and all them freaking fast food restaurant ones. Back when shit was fun. And what is it with women around? Like, this has been an ongoing thing pretty much since I joined this godforsaken community. What is up with women lying about being nurses? I can think of like five right off the top of my head. Nobody has a big wrench cardio. I don't give out big wrenches. There's really no. It's just to me it creates another class in society where I mean it's bad enough people like, oh, I got a wrench and so don't or whatever. And I've taken people's wrenches for saying shit like that, but um I mean depending on the context. But if you had some kind of big giant channel or whatever, I can see the point. And sometimes I could use a little bit of help because I'm an idiot. Um, but yeah, I don't give out big wrenches. But yeah, it's just to me, it's just another thing where it's a mine's bigger than yours type of deal. So I just don't do it. That is a fact, Matt. You did get your wrench for showing your wiener. That's how most of the people here got their wrenches. They've shown something to me that they've not shown to many other people. Yes, Christy, we've been saying Dick this whole time, trying to summon you. Jeff was trying to put his wrench on Christy. Holy shit. I mean, I don't blame him. The only reason Christy has a wrench here is because she showed me her third titty. That's all right, Christy. You can show up late anytime. It's all good. NTF with the knowledge on little wrenches. See, women say, "Oh, size doesn't matter." Until you break up, then they're when you're together, they're like, "Oh my god, his dick is so big, it hurts me. I can't even walk after we fuck. Oh god." Then when you break up, they're like, he couldn't satisfy me, and ugh, you ought to be jealous, General. I kind of feel bad for the normal women that only have two titties. I mean, don't get me wrong. As long as there's enough there to do some titty fucking, I'm good. But say it slower with an Asian accent. I only do that privately. Dead twist. I don't waste all my talents on here. Well, Jenny, you have just as long to get off as we do. It lasts the same amount of time for both of us. Can't help it if you know. Now there, I always thought it was airbrushed, but back in the '90s there was a model that actually the third one, wasn't quite right, but she really did. I found out years later that she actually did have 3 titties. I mean, the one was on her forehead, so it kind of sucked, but she still had 3. The Total Recall chick. Did she have 3? Is that what I'm thinking of? General, there's no time like the present. I don't remember a 3-titted chick in Total Recall. I haven't seen that movie in a long time either, but I've seen it, I don't know, a dozen times or so. No, she was in all the nudie magazines. I cannot remember her name now, but I always thought it was bullshit. Then I found out, like years and years later, that it was. If you can make a girl's eyeballs popped out, either you did something right or you were really mad at her. We're not too far from this AI shit is getting scary. I mean, right now you can still most of the time tell that it's AI, but we're to the point now where people are just going to go with it because people cite Wikipedia is notoriously wrong about a lot of shit. Plus, anybody can update it, but people cite it as a source where they get their information from. So you know that whole scene in Total Recall where they made it look like Arnold killed a bunch of people that were just wanted food. We're not far from that. It might have already happened. And now with their AI girlfriends, you simps are never going to leave your house. You're never going to meet a real girl if you keep entertaining OnlyFans and AI girlfriends and pornography. You will never. There is no substitute for for real boobies. It's you know, COVID already turned people into e-simps, you know, and it's just going to get worse. Ah, you didn't miss anything, Junie. We're just talking about guns and boobies. Same things we always talk about. And Tesla sex bots, yeah. That AI girlfriend's never going to be able to bail you out of jail or make you a sandwich or pretend to love you. Well, no, I guess they can. Never mind. All invented by incel tech nerds. Yeah. Well, look at YouTube, man. That they have AI now that creates channels all on their own. They have AI creates channels, puts out complete bullshit, makes the video, narrates it. It does it all on its own, and all the owner of the bot has to do is sit back and collect the money off of it. And eventually, that's all YouTube is going to be. So you got bots making it and bots watching it. It's like, who's this shit really for now? Oh shit, Junie. Sorry about that. Have you tried locking them in the closet? I'm just saying. That's what, like, I am still restricted. YouTube still has me restricted. Like I still can't. I mean, I can pin comments on here, but stuff that I can't do. And they said, well, you can send us a picture of your photo ID or a 6 second uh, live video of you, or you can just wait 2 months and we'll give you all your stuff back. Well, it's been more than 2 months. I'm not giving them my fucking ID. But it happened on my last channel too. When I say shit about how bad AI is, I mean, this might get taken down too. Who knows? But they they'll take the video down, and then boom, I just don't get any more. Like they really cut down the view. That's why I think the view thing's bullshit. Contact Jeffrey's YouTube rep. Yeah, I mean that's another thing too. Is uh, when you do the rep thing, it talks to you like it's a human, but it's all AI, and people don't understand why you can't reason because you could tell these AI things stuff, and they come back with, well, it's still again, they're not really listening. It's not a person. Do you really think that YouTube is employing that many people? Because they do get back to you pretty quick. There's just no use in trying to talk sense into it because it doesn't have any sense. Nah, I think it's too late to appeal my last channel anyway. I don't really care. I think you only have like they sent me an email, but I think you only have 30 days to appeal shit. So if that ship has sailed, and I don't really care. I thought about well, actually, I did. I mean, I didn't tell the AI bot, but I am gonna start. Maybe that's what I'll like. Why is YouTube discriminating against me just because I'm a sea monkey? I thought this was supposed to be the platform of tolerance and acceptance, and I'll just lay it on real thick. A lot of honorable duties. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Look, I don't get the kind of. I mean, the channel wasn't monetized for one thing, and I don't get that kind of. I mean, I think it's interesting. Like the first couple times I had something that got over 20,000 views, I thought it was cool. I thought it was weird, and I thought it was interesting. And then they'll say, "Oh, you had 12," or they give you notices. Like the first couple times you cross like 500 and 1,000 likes and stuff, they send you emails and things. I'm like, "Oh, that's cool," but it doesn't really sound right. But I don't get like this dopamine hit off of it. I think I'm getting a fucked on that deal too. And to be frank about it, I was kind of relieved because I was. And the only reason I started this channel is because I got screenshots of Tommy saying that he told me to take my channel down or he was going to do it for me. And if I didn't, he was going to expose me. So that's really the only reason this channel exists, is because of that. I mean, I was going to make one anyway just so I could watch stuff, but I wasn't going to put anything on it. But really, I think they're just discriminating against me because I'm a sea monkey and I'm a little bit different. And they're not as tolerant as what they want you to believe. Yeah, thanks, Tommy. I was kind of waiting. All that funny uh, AI stuff about me and Little Fucker taking on the bad people of the world. I was trying to wait till my restriction lifted, but apparently it's not going to. So I'm going to be uploading all that stuff again, a little bit at a time. Sitting here on Capitol Hill. Man, that song's still stuck in my head from when I was a kid. Well, I don't know if Anthony's coming back or not. I'll throw out the link. Anybody can hit it. Maybe. Trantifa. That's what I need. I need to get Antifa to start backing me up. They're expendable. Do what Jeff did and did to me and called me a pussy. I didn't. I've never gone on Jeff's channel. I don't. The only time I see anything from Jeff is when somebody else replays it. I didn't know he was calling me a pussy. It don't surprise me, but when we were talking on Jacobs, he said he didn't know that I had another channel, but he does because he's talked about it. His mush mind just don't let him remember stuff. But I had a whole. I didn't quite get to the what I was after with him when I was talking to him on Jacobs because I was trying to respect Jacobs' rules, and I'm sure as hell not going on Jeff. But if he wants to come up here and have a chat, we can do that. 1 second, guys. I got to do something real quick. Hey, buddy, you got to move. Thank you. Sorry about that. Shit. He was calling everybody a puss and saying, "Come up, bitch." Yeah, like it takes a lot of guts to go up on a panel with somebody that can't reach out and touch you, huh? All right, I got to cut this, guys. I got to go yell at somebody. I don't know if I'll go back later or not. It just depends. All right, yo, stay weird. Oh shit! Wait a second. Alex is about to have a catch with G-Don and Constantine on locals. All right, well, if you guys are on locals, go check that out. All right, yo, stay weird.